Welcome to our chicken house. We've got 2 hens sitting on the eggs, and we're going to show you how we move them from the nesting box where they lay the eggs to where we put them to hatch the eggs. And we'll explain to you why we move them and how we prepare the area. Over the years we've had many chicks hatch, and we've been trying different methods to get a higher success rate of chicks. When the hen hatched chicks in this nesting box, what happened is that it would jump down and it couldn't get back up. So the mother would follow the chick to look after it and then leave the rest of the eggs so we wouldn't get any more hatching. So what we then did is move the chicken to another private place where it can look after the eggs, and when the chicks hatch they basically are safe there as well and safe from the other chickens. So what we do is we move the chicken to a new place and then we put new eggs under there. So all the eggs are, have started their process on the same day. This is our old chicken tractor, but it wasn't very functional. It was too heavy to move. So we brought it in the chicken run, and we use this as a place to introduce new chickens or for hatching chickens. So what I want to do is make a quick change here. Quick.
Billie Jean! Oh my gosh, no, don't do it. Whoa!
Last week we had a hen sitting and we moved it here, but with the stress of moving it no longer wanted to sit on the eggs. So she's now laying eggs for us again and not sitting on them. So I just need to remove the eggs that were here, give them to the pig. So I'm gonna add some straw. And what you'll notice is when I lift this latch up, the eggs fall out. So I need to make the bottom one open down and top one open up, then we can access it as we wish. So this is just for access for us to check the chickens. Down here, this is the access latch. So later on, when the chickens are reintegrated, we'll leave this open. And inside, there's a hanging feeder. Over here, there's an outside area. So in the outside area, we have hanging here water. I've made this box, and in this box, we'll put water and special food for baby chickens. And what happens is only the baby chicken can go in here. So the reason we do this is because when we introduce the chicks to the rest of the flock, we need a place to put the baby food that only the baby can get to. Otherwise, all the adult chickens will eat the baby chicks' food. But we have to have this in there from the beginning, so they learn to go in there. So we've got to prepare this. You're not supposed to be in the chicken run.
Billie Jean! Naughty.
I have an access hatch here, so I can put in food and things, and that's how we'll get the chicken in. Then we have steps to go in the house for the chicken, and then I have a way to open and close the door. So I'll lock the hens in there from the day that the eggs start hatching. This is so the chicks don't come out, because if some chicks come out and can't get back in, the mother will abandon the rest of the eggs. Okay, so now I'm going to hang the feeder. We buy organic chicken food. Okay, any more in here? No. Now the house is ready, we're going to wait until tomorrow until we bring the chickens in, because we need some more fresh eggs to put under them. We've got some fresh eggs that were laid yesterday and today, and we'll go and put them in the chicken tractor, and then we'll move the chicken onto these new fresh eggs. This is a point where we could selectively breed the eggs. We could choose which eggs we want hatched. Like, do we want eggs that are going to be big or different colour? But I like diversity. Now, last time I did this, the cockerel attacked me at the same time. So let's hope he doesn't do that. He protects the flock. He does a very good job. I'm going to wear gloves. Okay, very easy. Very easy. Nice. It's a very calm chicken. It's not like the last one I had. It went crazy. Oh.
Good Beyonce. You're good.
Girl.
You're a good
So
he-she.
we got the chickens in there, and it was only the second one that made a bit of a noise, and it made the cockerel attack us. The first one was so calm. I managed to get the first one in upstairs, so she'll find the eggs. This one, other one's probably never been in here. She needs to find the eggs, but it's fine, they're fresh eggs. So what we need to do now is go and get the eggs they've been sitting on, because they'll be half turned into chickens, and we'll feed those to the pigs as well, yeah?
Yep.
Cool.
She can't find her way up the ramp. Hopefully she'll work it out.
So the hens have been in here for a night, and let's have a look to see if they're sitting on the eggs. Quietly.
It's a broken one there.
They look happy and calm. So we just need to keep this full of food and water, and on day 19 we'll lock them in the house and all the eggs should hatch, and then the chicks will live in here for a couple of weeks, and then we'll let them out and join the rest of the flock. I just want to say thank you to Devon. In the last video about our new pigs, we asked you to try and name our pigs, and we've chosen Devon's suggestion of Char Siu. So that's what we're going to call the 2 new piglets. But we also have this new cockerel, who is the father of the eggs that are being sat on, and we can't think of a name for him. So maybe you could help us with a name for him as well. Our other cockerel, which you've seen in the video, is called Beyonce. He's been here with us for 3 years, nearly 4, but he's impotent. So he's just there, he helps, looks after the flock, he's really good. He finds food for the chicks, makes a noise when the chicks come across. But anyway, the other cockerel, which was born here, is going to be the father of these eggs, and we are hoping you can help us name them. So please leave a suggestion in the comment box below. Thank you for watching our update video on moving the hen. This is our chicken house. We tried to have some plants here which they don't eat, so it stays green and they can hide. This is a fig tree we planted, so hopefully we'll drop some figs and give them some shade. We've also got in here an apple tree, mulberry, we've got olive, Siberian pea shrub, elderberries, loquats, another mulberry, apple, peach, all inside this run. So they can enjoy that. There's a silver pasture on this side of the run. And on the bottom side is the reforestation field, and on the other side of the chicken house is a chicken food forest. So from next year we're going to rotate them between these 3 so they can free range, as well as being in here where there is the chicken compost system, the grey water from the house, and we've got a worm farm in here which they can help themselves to worms when they want. This chicken house we built with natural building techniques. We've got stones that were here, and the wall is wattle and daub, made from acacia poles and clay from our land, and then lime. Most of the wood is reclaimed and from around the land. The only thing we bought is this metal roof. So we've also got here an automatic door. This opens at sunrise, chickens come out, and at sunset the chickens already go in, and then it shuts the door to protect it from foxes. Inside we have, this is a worm farm. We keep adding manure in there. And the chickens peck at the sides and get worms. We have here the perches. So the chickens will stand on here and sleep at night. The chickens have a view out a window here of our reforestation field. They have a view out the window here of sunset. They've got plenty of artwork on the wall. Another ladder for perches, a hanging feeder. They get water from here. They just peck at it, and they get water. And they've got a window here for sunrise, looking at the chicken food forest. And then they lay the eggs on the inside boxes. And we collect the eggs from the latch on the outside. Our compost generating chicken system in the chicken run. We bring in here food scraps and weeds, charcoal, or whatever we can find. What I do to give the chickens extra food and to help the compost is make little piles of compost, and that gives the chickens access to worms and insects and things like that. It also moves the compost around and aerates it. So I try and do that every few days. So there we have it. This beautiful, beautiful finished compost. You can't buy stuff like this in the shop. Along the fences, we've got here hops, a few of those that will grow on this fence. And on one side we've got tayberry, and on one corner we have wisteria, and then we also have grapes all the way around the rest. So eventually you won't see past this fence. Thank you for watching our update video on us moving the hens.